This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 5. Do not, I repeat, do not be afraid of the terrors by night, nor the arrow that flies in the day. Do not dread the disease that stalks in darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at midday. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, for allowing me to do another lesson. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahawashi is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. Double honor to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and salutations to the elect whom the Most High have given ears to hear. I thought it fitting, as today is October 4th, the big, what we thought would be, the big revealing of, this, Esau's plan, as far as his zombie apocalypse is concerned, to those who are who drunks, Satan's piss. All right, and if you know at this point, you should already know what's up. Nevertheless, I thought it meet to bring this precept out. All right, or these two verses out, but I predominantly want to focus on the 6th verse, where it says, do not dread the disease that stalks in darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at noonday. All right, so let's get it in a few different translations. All right, we just read it in the NLT, so we're going to jump down to the KJV. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. The NKJV. Nor for the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor for the destruction that lays waste at noonday. The ASV, for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. All right, so it pretty much says the same thing. Let me go over to the Bible Hub or the Bible Study Tools. Let's see if we can find any more that we didn't read from the blue letter. So this is in the ESV. It says, nor for the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. And when you go into the science, that's basically what's happening. To where people are affected from what happened 3 years ago today. This is the pestilence that stalks in darkness. All right, and it's laying dormant inside of these people. All right, and flu season is coming back around. And that means the world as I see it now, the world is going back to wearing that mask. Fear is about to be back on the horizon, and this time in a very different way. All right, a lot of people's clock is about to be up. Now, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua deems it, some of our loved ones that took it, Lord may allow us to heal them, just like in the times of Acts. All right, because we heal the people spiritually, of course, through the spirit of Yahawashi, through the words of Yahawashi. But we should understand that everything that first starts off spiritual turns to the physical. All right, like Yahawashi said, I will destroy them with the spirit of my mouth, and then by the brightness of my coming. All right, so yes, we're speaking Yahawashi into existence, but eventually he's physically going to come. All right, so this pestilence is stalking in the darkness. All right, nobody truly knows where it came from, or they're really saying it, but it's sticking around, and it's taking no prisoners. All right, and I like in this situation that we're into, that movie World War Z with Brad Pitt, and you had certain people that were just immune, not even the zombies was messing with them. All right, That's who I looked at as the elect. That's, that was a spiritual portion of that movie. Let me see if I can find that actually. I can't think of the name of that scene. Nevertheless, it was like, you know how them zombies movies are when you have a bunch of, brain dead people walking around aimlessly. And normally what happens is they go after the the unaffected. But there was a portion in this movie where you had some people they just couldn't sense, they just couldn't see. All right? And like I said, essentially that's the elect. All right? To where their problem doesn't affect us. Lord willing, I'll be of the elect. All right? Yeah, how about Shem Yahushua? He got us, man. This is just the first of many woes to come to this world. And this is just the first of many, what's the word I'm looking for? The first of many rewards to our faith, so to speak. To where Yahweh Shem Yahushua is showing us that because we follow him, he got us. Because we follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we follow these words, he got us. Right? As you see, I also have in the right side here, I got it in the Spanish. Because I'm trying to grow in my Spanish. Now, the word for stalks right here will be ande, which comes from the Spanish verb andar. Right? Which goes into walk, go around, wander, tread, move, hang around, hang out, work, carry. All right? So whatever this devil, put or told these people to partake in is wandering around. All right? But to us that know to never trust our enemy, we are safe. All right? We trusted in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And like I said, let us put that, in our spiritual bank account. Let us put that in our memory. So remember to trust Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Remember to, put him first. Right? My bad. Let me grab this in the interlinear. So that word will be halak in the Hebrew, which goes to go, walk, come, proceed, move, to live, manner of life, to walk, to traverse, to walk about. All right. So, which this is a part of the sword. This is a weapon formed. You see, everything, especially major events, is all written in the scriptures. All right. Whereas the weapon doesn't always have to be a physical sword. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to kill you right away. You know? It can be a slow, agonizing, painful one. You know? This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17. But in that day, in that coming day, no weapon turned against you will succeed. Going to prove that there will be weapons turned against us. You will silence every voice raised up to accuse you. All right. Well, as brothers say, you know, there's not so many scoffers in these days. Why is that? Because things are evident, as the book of Habakkuk said. All right. In the end, they shall speak and not lie. They're speaking for themselves. They're speaking louder than any scoffer. Right. These benefits are enjoyed by the servants of Yahweh. Their vindication will come from me. I, Yahweh, have spoken. Right? It brings me to Proverbs 18:10. Can never forget this precept, man. It's very powerful. The name of Yahweh is a strong fortress. The godly run to him and are safe. All right? What you see, that word safe in the Spanish would be levantado, meaning lifted up. But when you go also into the interlinear, that word would be shagab. Shagab, meaning what? To be high, be inaccessibly high. So guess what we should be doing right now? We should be praising that name. All right? The Lord promises certain things that we follow him. So we should not fear. No weapon formed against thee shall prosper. All right? Psalms 91 tells us, which I started at 5. Nevertheless, as we see, this says my safe place. Right? So our safe place is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? And there's particular prayers you should be throwing up. You know, throw up prayers according to your spirit. I personally like that one. Psalms 91:6. You know. I believe the elder brother Monagon had did a let me see. He had did a lesson on it. Psalms 91:6. Hey, Shalom. I'm back. I put it on pause. I was trying to find the video the elder brother did. Nevertheless, you know, you can go to the Blue Letter Bible and literally break it down yourself. You know, as our apostles taught us, for you new brothers, as our apostles taught us to, you know, everything don't have to be spoon fed to you. You got to put in some legwork yourself. All right. So here it is. You got it in the Hebrew. You just got to break it down. And it pretty much is broken down for you. Right. So here it is, the breakdown of it. And then you just read it across in the Hebrew. If you need help, just go to the Google, type in Assyrian Hebrew, and that'll help you out. All right. Nevertheless, I can go back over to Psalms 34. And we'll finish it off here. Psalms 34, verse 19. Many evils happen to the righteous, but Yahweh saves the righteous from them all. All right? Because the righteous, I think the scripture said in Ecclesiastes, like it rains on the just as well as the unjust. Because we live in this world where this devil wants to kill off all Israel, the 2/3 as well as the elect. Nevertheless, as it is also written that the elect shall come through the fire, whereas the others shall get burnt up. So the 2/3 is going to succumb. They're going to be cut down by the sword, whatever shape, form, or fashion it is. But the elect will make it through. All right. Well, as we just read in verse 5, the arrows that fly by night, and then the pestilence that walketh in darkness at noonday. Right? The missiles are coming. Maybe not tomorrow. Of course not tomorrow. I'm just saying as a figure of speech. All right? Because you still got to wait for another sword, which is the sea hit, which is prophecy. And then comes the nuclear missiles. Nevertheless, through all of that, the elect will keep calling on that name. The Lord. All right? You see Lord in all caps, that's Yahweh. Yahweh is going to send his son back to save. Again, going into the point I made earlier, how to be saved spiritually and then physically. Yahweh shall save the elect spiritually. He cleaned them up. He gave them this word. All right. He gave them a new way of thinking. He brainwashed them. All right. From the filth of this world. Then they shall be clean physically. Apostle Paul even said, we shall be changed. We must be changed. All right. Psalms 34 verse 20. The Lord keeps all their bones safe. Not one of them becomes broken. Evil things will kill very bad people. Yahweh will punish the people that hate righteous people. Yahweh will make his servants free and not punish anyone that trusts in him. So with that, shalom to the elect.